There it is. Alright. Welcome everyone. Hello. Welcome to the Fisherman Fishing Planet. You probably weren't expecting this. To be fair, neither was I. Um, I wanted to let everyone know that in this stream, I'm gonna be saying it at the end as well, that I just can't do Warhammer tonight. I'm not feeling too good right now. So I don't want to mess up how good our playthrough is, because we have a really badass and awesome playthrough going with Nakari right now. It's actually really amazing, and we have some good units. So, and some leveled up units ready for the first portal in Chaos Realm. So we're gonna do that tomorrow, because I am kind of hurting right now a little bit, and just don't feel good in general right now. So I don't want to mess that up. So we're gonna let my computer have a break tonight, because I did kind of push my graphics card hard last night. I think we're gonna work on turning down some of the graphics next time we play. Because I think some of them got set too high. Because it when it's working without OBS, my computer can run what y'all see at full 60 frames per second. Maybe sometimes drops to 30 when there's four armies, but it'll never go below 30. But yo, silly. Sup, welcome. You finally playing Fishing Planet? I found it strange how when I was scrolling, I'm streaming. What's it? Is it a picture or a video? As long as no audio, it's fine. Oh, that's awesome. I've seen it. I know. He's got the little thing attached to him. I've seen people do that. Do that a lot in Louisiana. Yeah, they do that a lot in Louisiana. He's probably from there. Looks like it was during what is it? What is it? No, Los. When the god of death, when they're worshiping the god of death. I forget her name. Or goddess of death. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that. Sometimes when you're just sitting there waiting for your bobber, it happens a lot. Let me read chat here. So, what did you say, Silly? You said you're finally playing Fishing Planet. I found it strange how when I was scrolling the three games and past the fishing game, I was wondered how you had never played this game. Well, here's the thing: you don't want the free to play version. This isn't the free to play version. There's two different versions of this game. There's Fishing Planet, just called Fishing Planet, and then there's the Fisherman Fishing Planet, which is the paid for version. But in the paid for version, you can earn premium currency in the game and unlock everything normal. You don't have to ever pay money. And because it was on PS Extra, I picked it up. I love this game. This is my new favorite fishing game at the moment until like a better one comes along. Like Angler's coming out, but like me and Tam King were talking about that game. That game right now is a little too arcadey. It's still going to be fun to play, and I'm still probably going to get it. But compared to this game, that game's not going to have the same feeling of actually being a real fisherman compared to this game. Where this game is very, very spot on and very close to what real life does. Not like 100%, very, but like I'd say 90, like a good solid like 90, 95. But but yeah. But if you ever get it on PS Extra while it's there, because I do recommend it if you love fishing games, because then you get to enjoy this game as, to me, what it should be. You can just level up, catch fish, and earn new unlocks, learn how to screw up and not break your lures, um, and things like that. It's a pretty fun game. As you can tell, I'm actually doing pretty good money wise right now because when I need money, I specifically go for bass. Just so because bass are worth quite a lot, even if they're small. So, so it's like, and they're pretty easy to actually get. So, apparently, even when you're looking for a bluegill, you accidentally catch tons of bass because you realize you had your thing set too low and too deep into the water. So, but hey, it earned me a lot of money. Also had the most or wackiest and bizarre adventure when I transferred all the tech the DeLorean had to the Mach 6 Speed Racer and had a race with Doc's time train. I'm fine with that. Those kind of things you can do. Those kind of things I'll allow time travel wise. Because as long as no one sees you really do it and you don't cause no destruction. Because the Doc tends to obey the timeline pretty well. So I let him keep his time machines. So if you're hanging out with him, at least I can trust most of the time it's pretty normal. He may be crazy, but he's still pretty respectful of the timeline. So I don't have to worry about him much as a Time Lord. But yeah, today everyone, welcome. Like I said, the only reason why we're playing this tonight is because I'm just not up for playing Warhammer right now. I know it's the supposed to be the marathon this week, but I'm kind of hurting right now, and I don't want to start it up and be in the middle of a battle and have to concentrate and it really gets to me, and then I end up having to like sit there and kind of rive a little bit, and then my units just die off without me being able to stop it. Not happening. We're going into a very dangerous area in our next episode, so uh-uh. I need to play. I need to be well. Yeah, well, I need my brain to be focused. When I'm hurting, my brain doesn't lock in like it's supposed to. Like I was having bad. I could tell I was gonna have a bad one today because when I was hurting playing Gundam this morning, oh, that on top of having bad teams, it took me 8 matches to win 2 battles. It was pretty terrible. But for my dailies, let's see. Doc crashed the time train into a Rex, and I broke the necklace. That's okay. The dinosaurs get killed by a meteor, anyways. No, he's just being silly. He's messing with the timeline as usual. But at least in this case, that's pretty normal because I'm like, most of the dinosaurs died by meteors anyway, so 1 or 2 is not gonna. Nobody's gonna notice. It's like, but alright, we're here for the sunfish today, so let's read its description. The green sunfish is a species of freshwater panfish of the sunfish family that is popular among anglers and aquarium enthusiasts alike. Native to a wide area of America east of the Rocky Mountains, this species prefers so it's going to be in probably the same area as the bluegill, I assume. This species prefers vegetated areas in sluggish backwaters and lakes. Oh, sluggish backwaters. Where would that be here? Sluggish backwaters, lakes, and ponds with gravel and sand or bedrock bottoms. So that means they're deep. Green sunfish like to hide around rocks, submerged around logs, and other objects that provide cover and protection. I do, but okay. That means I need to actually now I need to do the reverse then. That means I need to set my bottom grabber for a lighter line. How big are these things? They never wow, it never gets above 2 pounds. Yeah, it never gets above 2 pounds. Okay, I got an idea. I'm gonna put what's their preferred bait? I didn't look at that. So preferred bait is Somolias, marshmallows, bloodworms. Cool, I can use bloodworms. That's right, that's what I got them for. I forgot. Alright, let's switch to a bloodworm. Oh, Wrong button. UI is a bit strange sometimes. You have to use the right analog stick for this side of the menu, left analog stick for this side of the menu. But it's a good game. Like I said, the UI is a bit. Once you get used to the UI, this game's super fun. I absolutely love it. Hold on, let me in the yeah. Oh, cool. Okay, I'll just do that then. That means there's. I think I last time I cast my sinker over here or over past this way over there, like out in the middle. This is more gravel and sand right here because it's more shallow the further to the right it goes. So we'll try right here. Yeah, you basically want it to look like they're gonna get hung on the tree, which I did sadly. God dang it. Yeah. Hold on, I need to pull it in a little bit. Yeah, because they're not. They're less poundage. Yeah, they're less pounds as the biggest one than the bluegill is. Their biggest recorded record is 2.2 pounds. So they definitely cannot be, unless they are deeper. But we'll see. A number 8, really? That's strange. Why for a 2 pound fish? So wait, but what about But an eight's bigger than a 4, like a #4 to a #8, right? Or is it the bigger the number, the actual smaller it gets when it comes to normal hashtags? It's the reverse. Oh, hold on, let me try that then. Oh no, wait. Okay, let's extend next morning. Okay, then we're gonna go to 3 o'clock. Let me see what I've got in my bag for hooks real quick. I do have an 8 on me. Okay, hold on. Let me try 8 then. No, it's yeah. Oh yeah, #8. It's not an 8/0. Yeah, it's a regular #8. Yeah, let's try that. This will teach me something if this is the case though, because then I didn't know that. The game doesn't tell you that. It's like I didn't know that #8 actually might be smaller than a #2 or a #4, unless it's like slash. Then it's huge. It's like the reverse. Okay. I accidentally got snagged. There we go. Hold on, let me recast that. That was a terrible cast. Hold on, let me do that. Let me look at that so I can compare the two and know what that is. I already know that. So size 2. Oh god. But it just says size 8 though. But wouldn't that make it bigger than a 2 though? That's the thing I don't understand. This doesn't really teach me anything either looking at these. Because it just says size 8. That just means the same thing as #8. But does that mean the 8 is bigger than the 2? That's what I want to know. The 2 looks bigger. Like, if you look at it just look-wise, like, with the, like, looking at the picture of the box with the hooks in it, the 2 looks a lot bigger than the 8. At least physically looking, because I want to show everyone that. Like, look how small those look. Okay, look at my stream real quick, Tam King. Look at that. Yeah, it's got to be that then. So when it comes to hashtag, the bigger the number, the smaller the hook. Because look at my stream, you can clearly tell those hooks are different sizes. The number 2s are massive, where the eight where the 8s are like super super tiny. So okay, maybe that is it. Okay, good to know. I learned something today. So I've got an 8 on it now. Okay. So I did not know that. Okay, but once it has a slash or a point, the because mine are slashes, not points. But the other are alternatives. Yeah. And so those are opposite. Those are an 8 slash would be huge. It's not going far enough. Hold on. I'm hooking on stuff. It is hard to cast where he casts. I don't see how he didn't hang up his line a ton. There we go. Like right here is that like I cast right here. Okay. Oh damn it. Why does my rod do that? It comes up short. There we go. Problem is that gets hung on the branch eventually because it drifts. Yeah. Alright, it's drifting. Let's go and hopefully they get something. But while we were pushing the limits of the 2 vehicles, we crashed into the back rooms and crashed into a ton of walls. Oh, that's fine. The back rooms don't count. They're not in real time. Oh, have to get something. Got us a bite. Please be a sunfish immediately. That would be dope. Although that would make my title useless. It was a sunfish immediately. Wow, that game. Seriously? I spent 2 hours hunting for a bluegill, and you gave me a sunfish on the first try? I well, I guess we're hunting more than just bluegill today, guys. I mean, not just bluegill, sunfish today, guys. Whoops. Oh, oh, I got a new mission. It wants me to go to Emerald now. It wants me to go to Emerald Lake now. All right, well, let's. All right, well, before we go, it's time to change reels because it's time to get time to make some money. We might as well make money since we already got our sunfish. So I'm gonna grab my Creek Pro. I'm gonna change its bait though because we need to go for bass again. We gotta hunt some bass and some catfish. So we want catfish on this one. So we want to put pet food back on this one. Although I was getting a bunch during the apex time earlier when we're doing it. So we'll do that. We'll do pet food for our sinker. Our caster is a spoon, and spoons do catch bass. I think. Let me check. It's been a while. So, whoops, hold on. So we're looking for the largemouth bass. Yep, casting spoons, bass jigs, which I could get a bass jig now technically, but I'm not gonna leave the map. If I'm gonna leave the map, I might as well do the mission. But yeah, they prefer casting spoons, worms of any kind. They technically, for some reason, eat crickets. As long as you cast them deep enough. What? That's terrifying. Largemouth bass eat young alligators. That's terrifying. Wow, okay. Alright, well, let's set up. I'll come over here where you are. Wow. I mean, I could see that. If they're that hungry, damn. Yeah. So we want about right here for deep water. Yep, 9.2 feet. That's where I was getting them last time. Nice. Now I want my value cast. Oh no, I'm going. I'm using my casting reel to try to get the bass. So that way I can just keep pulling it in while waiting for the bell to jingle for catfish. That's true. I could go for bait coins, but I need. Yeah, that's true. I guess I could try to go for that. Oh, but I'm not set up in the right spot for that. That'll be all right. I need. I'll get. I'll just get money. Nice. Got to get my caster at the bare minimum here. There we go. Oh, of course. I caught something pretty decent on the catfish line. Let's see what it is. Yep, my favorite thing in the world. Yep, there we go. That's what I'm here for. Good money and good food. Don't tell Sealy we're secretly fishing on that planet that I have in another realm. Let's see. Alright, let me get my jig back going. Let's try a slow straight. Bass tend to prefer slow straights because they try to think it's a fish. So they like crayfish as well. Yeah, well that's because they also eat crawfish too. Yeah, they eat crawfish too, so that's why they like that too. I need to get me a casting reel that can cast way further. God dang it. My catfish line is banging today. Like, I'm getting hell of good catfish. Wish I could eat them right now. But this is three. But this is straight three. Wait, hold on. Oh, a young catfish. I'm gonna put that back. I don't like to. I don't like to keep the young ones. They're not worth as much, and they'll grow eventually. So it's good for XP though. Well, you don't have to keep it for the XP. You can get rid of it and keep the XP. You only keep it for the money. Yeah, you only keep it for the money. But their youngs are only worth like $72 most of the time. That one, let's see what it is. Ah, it's too light. I don't know what this is. Let's see. Oh no, it is one. It's just young. It was super light. It was only 1 pound. Eh, worth $110. I will keep you. A lot of the bass is like you kind of want to fish them. To be fair. Well, I mean, yeah, but I have to leave the map because it wants me to go to Emerald, and I might as well do it on stream. Go check it out. Yeah, but it's only $100 to skip a day. It's 600 to come back here. Okay, nothing on that cast. Oh, I forget you gotta hold it. Yeah. Ooh, another one. Ooh, nice, nice. Another one, another young. I'll let that one go. That's barely above 100. Shit. I didn't mean to do that. That was a very poor cast. Yeah. So right there. I'll try right there. Is that you to my right doing that? No. Where are you at? Where's yours? You're way out there. Oh, you can cast way further than I can. You're using a bobber though, aren't you? Yeah. My caster reel can't go but a certain distance. By the way, since you know a little bit more about this, how do you get your caster reel to cast further? Like, is it the rod that does that? Is it the type of rod that it's using? It's the reel of how far it can go? Okay. Oh, so it's because it's running out of line. Okay. Alright, then I will have to get a better casting reel soon. Oh, hold on. Got a bite. Let me come back to this one. Oh, a bullhead. Okay. It's not worth much, but once again, you can't throw them back for some reason. Yeah, you can just brute force it, or you can actually target it. The targeting one's the one I do, because you're more accurate with where it lands. Yeah, yeah, it always casts. Yeah, it's getting a little dry. Not getting anything hardly either. I'll let it sink before I pull it, just so that way it gets down there where the bass are. Although stop and go must not be allowed that low down. It says it's only a 1 star down there. Yeah, I have to be midways in the water for stop and go. Being too low doesn't count for some reason. I'll reach out in just a second, Sealy. Let's see, we started shipping dimensions. Let's see, full slow straight this time. But the Site 37 was off-putting in the way and facility geometrically impossible. But there was no evidence of reality warping, like it was naturally doing it. Nice. Good job, Sealy. Hold on. Got a catfish bite or something. Right now, my bottom lure is doing better than my caster is. Oh, but it caught a pumpkin seed. That was unlucky. Yeah. Well, on my deep one, it's got a pretty big hook. Although now that I know that, hold on, maybe that's wrong. Hold on. No, okay, it has hook too. Yeah. Oh, you want? You see? So you thinking I should go a slash one? I don't have one on me, sadly, right now. But would a hook two be fine? A hook two is big enough, I assume, because it's the bigger. Well, no, not 2.0, hashtag 2, but it is still pretty big compared to the 8s that were on there originally. So we've got a hook, what on that? 8, let's take the 8 off. Let's put the 2 back on. I'm actually going to see if I can, I'm actually not going to I'm going to switch it out. I'm not going to put my deep sinker onto the stand. I think I'm going to put my bobber on the sand. But I'm going to have to keep an eye on it. I wish you could put a bell on your bobber. Yeah, I don't. Not for the first one, though. Alright, I was catching them at about 75, 80. Because that's what I had it set to last time when we were doing it. We'll try 75. 75, hook 2. And the crickets seem to attract them for some reason, so we're going to try crickets. So we're going to do some crickets. I don't think I have any minnows. Yeah, I don't have shiner. Do I have any shiners? No, actually, I know I don't have any minnows on me. Do I have any shiners on me? I don't. The cricket should still work because I think it is alive, and I think it kicks around in the water. Yeah, drums seem to be quite unpopular today. Yo, Farseer, welcome, welcome. I just wanted to let you know since I know you're one of the ones that watches my Warhammer. Sorry, we're not doing Warhammer tonight to all my Warhammer fans as well. I just didn't feel too good, and I don't want to ruin our playthrough. We have like the perfect playthrough with Nakari going right now, and I'm not messing that up. So we got farther than I anticipated on the first day anyway, so we can afford not to do it today. But we will be doing it tomorrow, pain, rain, or shine. Unless something IRL happens and I have to go somewhere that's out of my control, things like that. But most of the time the stream isn't until like 6:37 anyway, so which I gotta get off here soon. We'll fish for a little while longer, but then we'll call it. This is mainly just a filler stream for me to let you guys know that, which is what I'll probably use the Fisherman for from now on, just to let you get like for you guys to know like when I'm not able to do anything else, we'll probably stream this when during those times, just so I can like have something chill to play, and I can just chill and chat with you guys and fish in different ways and read chat. Let's see. Chris Baker, yo, welcome, welcome, yo, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Fisherman stream tonight. That wasn't really planned, so I don't want to use my sinker right now. We'll leave you out of this for now. Is my stand still down there? It is. Okay, I want to put this out there instead. Put my floater like right in the middle of the water, right here. Give it plenty of line. Put it right there. Switch to value cast. Oh, nope, never mind. Hold on. We got a bite. Quick, 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 quick. Oh, did it just snap it? Damn it. This is my only problem with putting the bobber on the stand. Is if the line, if it floats away and the line gets tight, when you pick it up, it accidentally snaps it. Don't like that. So I'm gonna give it a lot of line, so it has enough to put it back on the rod. There we go. Yeah. Oh, well, on the does that matter on the stand though? Like me picking, because it's happening as soon as I pick it up before I'm even reeling. It's saying it's considering it a snap. It's halfway up, and I have, yeah. What? I caught a bullhead on this thing. What? That was weird. And that'll help it not snapping when I take it off the rod. Oh, why did I do that? I don't need fireworks. What the hell? Oh, wrong one. Stop it, game. What are you doing? Yeah. So, well, here's the thing. That's not the problem I was having though. The problem I'm having though is, as soon as I pick it up from the rod stand, I'm not even reeling yet. It considers that a snap. Like And it's like, so it made me actually miss one of the bites earlier, picking it up, because it snapped it too soon. So I was asking if that affects it on the stand. Like, does the tension matter, or is it just going to always do that as it floats away from the stand? Oh, looks like we're getting a bite already. Oh, a bluegill at 75 feet down. Really, game? That's painful. Dang it, game. Oh, dang. Ping, no. There's a ping? Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any pings unless certain bobbers have sounds on them. Because I know certain bobbers glow in the dark, but I don't know how to turn that on. It never seems like it glows in the dark. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, that doesn't help me a lot. Then that's cool, but I mean, if I'm holding it in my hand, I can just watch. Because there's vibration that happens when it bites it anyway. So, let's see. Nice. Wait, who are you talking to? Oh yeah, that's my friend Tam King. He doesn't have his voice shared. He's in the party with me. It's the ghost Tam King. Tam King the ghost. But yeah, my friend Tam King is in the party with me that I'm fishing with. I'll show you him to my left in a minute. Yeah, yeah, the Santa guy to my left right here. That's my friend right there. But he doesn't have, yeah, like I said, he doesn't share his voice in the streets. That's why you're like, who is he talking to? I am a ghost. I'm like Whoopi Goldberg from the movie Ghost. I'm talking to a ghost that only I can see. With Patrick Swayze. Oh, too soon. I had a bite. Should have waited. Bobber's not getting anything. I wonder if it ate the bait. Let me check on it. Let me go ahead and cast this one though. Let me put that down there just for a second because I wanna pull this in and reset it. So I can see it in front of me a little easier too. And just in case the bait got eaten. Oops, that was a terrible cast. There we go. I want to give it a like, if I remember it's like 15 feet extra, maybe 20. I'll go 20. Okay, now let's start pulling this one. Yeah, I figured it'd be the big boys there. I just want to see how big, like, what's the average size when I go there? Wow, that's a pretty well versatile lake. Stop and go time. Oh, the other one's biting. We'll let it sink to the bottom and then I'm gonna pull it. They tend to be down here, so slow straight here. Let's try fishing wherever my bobber is at currently. Oh, there we go. Oh shit! Yeah, I saw the bobber disappear, so I was like, that means something's pulling it. Damn, I'm catching bullheads all over the place. Yeah, especially for predators. Yeah, they're trying to catch a predator fish. Just in time. Yeah, oh, that was a good one. 2 pounds, $312. Nice. Oh, 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 oh! Rod, 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 rod. Quick, quick, quick! Hopefully, I didn't lose it. I didn't. Wow, now I'm starting to get a lot of bites. Come on. I'll re-chat in just a second, guys. Let me reel this last fish in real quick. We're starting to get maxed out on our pounds I can put in this fish net anyways, with this fish hut. Come on. There we go. Ooh, young channel catfish. I'll take it because I need the money and we're already at 13, almost 14. We can catch one more, it looks like. Ooh, Lucky Bobber 2 challenge. I completed it. 2 bait coins. We'll do one more cast of stuff and then we'll move to Emerald just to look at it and check it out. Yeah. Alright, let it sink. Yeah, they'll probably give me a canoe before anything. Ooh. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's pretty big on with your fishing setup. That means that thing is pretty sizable. Hope the other one's starting to do its thing. Yeah, bowfins can get pretty big. Oh, it took the bait. It took the bait. Hold on. Switch. Hey, there we go. Got another large man. I don't think I can catch anymore, so I'm gonna take you, pull you out of the water. Okay. Pick up stand. Alright, I'm gonna head off of this map. If you wanna, you don't have to go to Emerald with me. That's up to you. Alright, so let's head back. Earned a little bit of money. Not much. Let's say, wait, your chat is going slow. Play on your PS4 and watch chat on like your phone or something. That's what I do. But the thing is, when you're fishing and you're catching that fish, it's hard to look down at chat when you're waiting for that bite to happen. So, but yeah, I always try to reach out as much as I can, though. But let's see. So now I gotta go to the global shop. Oh, it wants me to buy a new spin reel. Buy one of the highlighted items. Oh, there is no highlighted items. What? Oh, there we go. I had it on the wrong one. So I need a Callisto 1400. Don't I have one of these? Or the Windcast. I'm pretty sure I have these. Hold on. Callisto XR 1400. I do have that. I wish the game would recognize that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but when you sell it, you don't get as many, you don't get nowhere near the money you paid for it. That Well, this kind of sucks because this means I'm gonna actually lose money out on this. Well, I'm gonna buy this one and sell it. Yeah. So this is the same one, right? Yeah. Callisto XR 1400, mono 3 to 75 braid, braid 6 to 95. Yeah, that's so weird. Not enough space for the rod elemental 6 to 7. Omnifloat 11. Value cast 11. It's also making me put a rod in here that is way weaker than what I have equipped. I wish you would know, realize he has a way stronger rod than this. Let's just skip this step. All right. Well, let's unpack my Callisto and just unhook everything. So take you off, take you off, take you off, take you off. Yeah. Well, I'm just following the tutorial, but yeah. How do you set up I'll have to do that after I reset this back up. You'll have to show me. Callisto, Parade 5. Okay. So let's put some of this 3 pound line back then. I do have enough. It is in my back. What do you mean, game? You're being dumb right now. Alright, we'll put our 2 pound line back for now. Now go to the home. See, that's stupid. I had braid 5 in my inventory. In my backpack. Yeah, that part I wish they'd fix. That's kind of crazy. That part just seems a bit crazy. It wants a jig head 1 6 ounce. Which I do, at least, and luckily have that. Because it's apparently setting up a jig. Oh, it's setting up a shad. You're just now telling me how to do this? Seriously? You're just now telling me how to do this? The irony is I've already done all this ahead of time because I already had a need for some of these to hunt certain fish. So, where is it? It's in Emerald Lake is in that one's New York. It's one of the northern states. Is it New York? Yeah, but I gotta get the Emerald's above that. It's way up on near Canada. This isn't the one it's high. It also has stopped highlighting the licenses and which one it is. I don't know which one it is. Okay, it says New York. I had to go look at it. Okay. Because it's not highlighting them anymore. Which ones you need? No, it is highlighting everything yellow, but it didn't highlight that. Like, it's highlighting licenses, but when you go into licenses, it doesn't highlight New York. And that wants me to buy the advanced one as well. Well, it didn't make me do that on the other ones, only the basic on the other ones. But I'll get both. Travel the inland. Well, here's the thing though, but I can go back anytime I want on the basics. I don't have advanced for any other map. I have basic on every map but the one it just made me buy it on. And it says license unlimited for my basic. And maybe it's that, I don't know. But like I said, it's the basics on every other map. That doesn't really make much sense either, because like I said, the basics on every other map are unlimited, and I've never bought the advanced ones. Ever. Let me travel to Emerald Lake. It's probably wanting us to use a jig in this map for some reason. Wonder what we're catching if we're catching shad, using a shad. That's up to you. Alright, we're here. Select fishing. Oh, it wants me to go to the canoe location. Don't forget to check the weather and switch different time if necessary. Yeah, I will switch the time when I get in there. I don't know why. I don't know why it tells me to keep an eye on the weather when the weather changes, the apex time graph changes. So it's like you could just look at that and be like, that time. All right, that was an extra 500. We completed a mission to Emerald. Kayaking. Great, but now we got a kayak. New mission. Time to try navigating on the water. Go ahead and rent a kayak to explore the calm, deep waters of Emerald Lake and see its marvelous aquatic world from an entirely different perspective. Alright, I'm heading out there. Come close to the kayak, press triangle to rent. How much is it? 500. That is pretty expensive, but it is for a whole day. So, alright, we're going. Let's go. I don't know if we did or not. Watch your stamina indicator. As soon as the stamina drops to 0, you will slow down. Also, how do you flip? I probably have to be going forward. Oh, I see. If you keep doing it. No, I'm out in the water already. Dude's out here cheating on a speedboat over here. No, I'm just kidding. Got himself a motorboat. I'm in here in a kayak. Wow, yeah, this place isn't big enough for that. I mean, I'm 3 miles an hour and I'm already almost at the other end, so that'd be terrifying. I'm gonna let myself drift because I'm running out of stamina. Damn, your stamina takes forever to come back, though. You may have to jump back out and jump back in. Maybe I wasn't in there when you joined yet because I had just now traveled because I had to do all the other stuff and get all the licenses and Captain Rower. I just got a challenge completed for rowing a certain amount of distance. We'll let myself drift into the spot. Hold L1 to drop anchor. Oh, okay. Kayaking accomplished. Right. Press X and take out your tackle. Pay attention to the water surface. Active fish express themselves by splashing. Get a 4.4 pound of a fish in your keep net. That is pretty big. Alright, well, I will. Let me try to do the tutorial and I'll reset the map. I just realized. Oh, okay, because the spin reel has more range, this can cast way further. So I can actually do my full tactic with this thing. Try a slow straight for now. Well, that's a straight. Wow, this reel is also faster. Yeah, slow straight. There we go. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. I may go ahead and reset the mission and travel back here and just spend the extra money. I've got enough money right now I can blow it, so. Okay, you can. That's dope. Guess it cuts down on you kind of knowing where certain fish are, but that was a terrible cast. I take it most of them like shads, because why is it teaching me to do a shad on this lake? I'm not catching anything in a slow straight right now. The stop and go is also hard to do with a spin reel. Actually, you know what? Let's see what the apex time is. Can you fast forward time while you're in the kayak? Okay. All right. Let me see what time the apex time is. Wow, this is not a very good leg for apex time. It's 6 to 7. Okay. Well, what the hell just happened? Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Jesus. Try using a different retrieve types and conditions with various reeling speeds to catch. Yeah, I know. Game, I know. Hold on. What am I? Why did the circle? There we go. I'm gonna weigh anchor here. Okay. Pay attention to water for splashes. It's raining right now. It's like, what are you? It's gonna be hard to see splashes. It's okay. Space engineers, devs were proven wrong again. Oh, were they? Were they, Farseer? Hey, Ardnot might want to file a K-class dead universe scenario. This place feels like it shouldn't be here at any point, Ardnot. I mean, some places exist in their own void. There's not much I can do about that. Aren't they always? Right. It's just a CEO trying to get more and more and more. It's how it always is. Yep. Sadly. Yeah, because it's like there's no reason other than, even try if you try to justify it as what was happening with the thing, even to that extent, $30 is just no. There's no point. Like you're gonna it's not about that. So oh yeah. I'm surprised they didn't. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. But it's like, but that was smart, and I don't know. I'm kind of surprised Microsoft didn't do that in return for what happened recently with what's been going on. So, damn, I'm not getting no bites. I'm doing all kinds of different techniques, and nothing seems to be working. Yeah, but this is all fish. Did it nerf all of them? Because all it's telling me to do is catch 4 pounds worth of fish. That's it. So it's like that means the whole lake would have to have been nerfed in that case. Yeah, you did. I saw it. It says you joined. Yeah, this is not going well. Yeah, I'm way on the other side right now. I kayaked out here. This is crazy, man. Give me some freaking fish. Yeah. Oh, there you are. It's like you have a Christmas guy. It's fantastic. Yeah, I'm nutting it so far. I've tried every technique. I'm gonna try twitching next. It keeps telling me to come over here when I leave this area. Okay, my line isn't letting me. What the? Just pull it back in. There it goes. It was glitching out. That was weird. Okay. Let's try over here and we'll do we'll do some twitching. See if that looks like anything. See if they like that better. Alright. Press X when after you weigh it, or after you put your anchor down. Yeah. Damn, nothing. Where this lake is dry. It feels like. Does it have a better peak at day two? Then we probably should do that. $250, I can pay that. Extend. Yeah. Okay, let me see what the peak is now. Ooh, okay, so now there's a huge peak at 6 to 7. Got it. So, to 6. Try again. We'll try some slow straights first. Yeah, I don't know why it's making me use a shad. Don't ask. I do not know why it's making me use a shad. I see a splash over there, so technically there is some over there. Yeah, yeah. No, I think it's just my caster's reel has not enough casting distance because it don't have enough line. Oh, it's 9:14. I gotta call this here soon. If we don't get any fish here soon, guys, in the next couple of casts, we're gonna call the stream. I'll probably keep fishing, but I've got to eat before it gets too late as well. So tonight's just been one of those slow nights. The bottom almost. At least you got one. I haven't got a single bite yet. Like not even a nibble. Sucks because no one seems to be interested at all. That's why it's kind of baffling that it gave me something this hard to catch anything with instead of what would be more common. Oh, there we go. That's something. Well, I got something. My intention needs to be a bit higher. Oh, what is that? Whoa, hello. It did redfin. It's a redfin pickerel. Predators like to lurk closer to the cover, like around reeds and vegetations, as well as sunken logs. I'm aware of that. That's what I've been doing. Sweet game. Well, I need to get a slow straight going. Let me reset that. Where's the stop and go now? Oh, there we go. Unless that's what I was saying. Unless that professional mode you turned on turns that off, then you just gonna have to know it. Makes sense. I may need to reset chat. I feel like it's lagging. Do you see anyone talking in chat besides the last person that talked? Yeah. So no. Okay. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Because it's been gotten to where on my phone the chat lags out, and I have to keep resetting it. The fish on this lake feel like ghosts. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can cheat. Hold on, I'm gonna try something. Pull this in. I'm not gonna move the boat because it wants the boat to sit right here. Can I aim behind me? I cannot. I'd have to turn. Let me try to turn the boat without moving. Turn boat. I'll have to wait anchor to turn boat. Turn boat. Turn boat. We'll try like way out there past you, where you're at. Oh, I didn't weigh anchor. Oh. We'll try right here. I keep accidentally. I keep forgetting L1's anchor. There we go. Alright, now. I want to turn. Whoa, turn a little bit. I want to anchor. Because there's like a dock over here. I want to try over here. See if I can get luckier over there. Okay, it's on the bottom. Let's go. Slow straight. Come on, guys. You know you want the bait. Bite the shad. Alright, now I'm going to try deep water. I'm out way out in the open over here. See how far I can cast. Well, I cast really far, so I can't. You see where I cast way out there? Hopefully that's deeper. That might have been me casting. That's where I landed. It's really deep over where I just casted, so hopefully this will be better. Okay. Wow, yeah, this is crazy. This lake's been fished out. I only got one catch, and that was it. It's just stinks. Oh, that would be nice. At least for like when you're having the boat out into these lakes like this. It's a little, like a small one, like a little small portable one you can attach. It's not too heavy. What's a screen? Is a good one would be for a canoe is one that's on like a little wire that drops the thing into the water that it's very light and just hangs behind the canoe. Damn, nothing. Ain't catching nothing right now. But you ain't catching anything either. You're not on this mission. Oops. This lake just seems very dead for some reason. Better than the first day, but doesn't feel like much better. That's true. In real life, it would be like that. That is very true. Oh, got one. There we go, finally. Come on, little one. Yeah. Actually, you're pretty big. You're actually pulling the tension of this line, and this is a 4 pound setup, so you're actually pretty decent already, it feels like. Ooh. Come on. Whatever it is, this fight. Come on. Is it strong enough to tip my boat over if it does that? Is that a thing in this game? Oh, so he can. Oh, I see that. I am leaning back and forth. Jesus, please don't do that. Oh, got it. What is it? Oh, soccer. Wow. This thing's worth a lot of money. That's only a 2 pounder version of it. Be patient as always. Complete your retrieve because the fish might attack at the very last moment. Yeah, I know that. I've been. The funny thing is, it's teaching me how to cast fish, even though I actually already learned how to do this myself on the lesser lake. So ironically, I already know all of that. We're halfway done though. 2.8 pounds caught so far. Yeah, if I get another one of them, I'll be completed automatically. Oh, I snapped too soon. Shit. Should have waited a second. It wasn't on fully. At least it's starting to kind of bite now, possibly. Maybe we'll start getting luckier now. Let's see. Right, I like to let it get midways and then start pulling in and let it glide right there at that height through the water like a fish. Seems to be gathering attention more at that height. Slow straight. Oh, didn't happen. Damn it. Oh well, keep moving. He might go for it again. Sometimes it is hard to tell when to snap on one of these. Because they'll feel like you're supposed to do it as soon as you feel the tension, but you really want to wait till the tension bar actually goes up a bit. Then you'll know, oh, it's actually grabbed it. Like that. Yep. Ooh. Stop rocking the boat and get in here. It is pretty heavy, so it might be another sauger, hopefully. What is it? Yep. Oh, it was less pounds, though, but it was close. I completed it, though. Hide your tackle. So put tackle away. It's easy to lift the anchor, just You don't have to hold it. I don't know why it tells you to hold it to lift your anchor. Just press it. Alright. Kayak fishing completing. Now I've got Sauger Catcher Challenge. Which is what I've just been catching, ironically enough. It wants me. Oh, I need a narrow spoon now, which I don't have one. I'd have to go buy one. Dude, unless it gave me one. Oh, wait, it's saying go to Lures right now. Can I buy it while I'm in here? Oh, it's letting me buy it while I'm in here. Okay. Yeah. Go to the pier. Oh, I have to go to the pier now, apparently. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. At least now I don't have to be in one spot in the lake now. I can go anywhere. Also, I like that the kayak, even though I didn't choose this kayak, that the rental kayak is naturally green. Good luck for me. Oh, nice. I let myself drift. I wonder if the key is to really paddle faster and let yourself drift so your stamina is more efficiently used. Let's try that. So this paddle, you use it quick, but yeah, I got going so fast that I can just let it kind of drift. Yeah. I'll let mine get back to 75, and then I'm just going to row normally back there. Alright, yeah. I should have enough now. Go to pier. Okay, I'm at the pier. Now what? Oh, press triangle to go ashore. There we go. Use the motorboat. Yay! It's a lot more. Jesus. God, you're making me spend my money right now, game. You can tell this was the free-to-play site. This is where it would burn all your money if you didn't know it was going to happen. Face the engine and press triangle to pull the starter. Oh. No, it's not. That tutorial's wrong. It's R1. Yeah. Okay, I got it. Now what? Search for the marked spot on the tablet is where you will try to find Saugers. Top left, where you are, kinda. Press R2 once you move ahead slowly. Oh. Oh, so this has actual, this is like World of Warships. This has an actual throttle. Yeah, I see that. Or you can like, it's set to 5 right now, so I'm like in fishing speed, it looks like it says. Like trawling speed. No, you can. It brings up a symbol. Your symbol changes depending on your speed. Now, at 5%, it shows a guy with a fishing pole out the back of his boat. It probably is just one, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna head over here to this spot. Alright, face engine and probably press R1. Yeah, this must be an old tutorial. It says use triangle to turn engine off, but it's not. Check the weather forecast diagrams in game and set optimal time. Forward time to 4 p.m. Apparently. Take out your tackle. Now let's learn another retrieve. Lift and drop. Imitates a small, distracted fish that scores the bottom to search for food. Yeah, this lift and drop is the hardest one to do. Because you have to go all the way to the top, all the way to the bottom somewhat. So set reeling speed to 2. Okay. Let it hit the bottom. At least it's showing me. Begin pulling, lifting the rod with L2. Release the lure, let the bottom. Reel in the slack with R2 and repeat these 3 actions. Wait for the lure to touch the bottom after twitching. While reeling in, slack. What? God, you're going too fast. As soon as you see the line becomes tense, stop reeling and pull up the rod. What? As soon as you see the line become tense, stop reeling and pull the rod up. I have no idea. Oh, there we go, kinda. It's a very poor lift and drop. I don't know how to make it better. See, it's going too. It's also going too fast. It's like set it to level 2, but this level 2 is way too speedy. I don't understand. I was doing it a minute ago, but it's not dropping enough to the floor for that. I don't know. I don't understand lift and drop. Not in this game's physics. In real life, I could see why that would be a good thing to do, but I feel like this game doesn't know it. There's too fine of a line between things. Whereas real fish probably wouldn't care that detailed. It's so strange. So let me read these carefully. Begin pulling, lifting the rod with L2. Release and let the lure hit the bottom. Reel in with R2 to repeat these 3 actions. It got snagged on something I can't even see down there, really. Yeah, I hate the way it sets these tutorials up. They're kind of. Well, I'm snagged on something bad. Get out of there. Caught a shell. I guess I'll keep it. Seldom, yeah. Alright, we'll try to catch 2 more times. We'll try to complete this tutorial. If not, then, or at least this part right here. And then we'll go from there. It is very confusing what it's asking me to do. I think what you have to do is let it hit the bottom, then yank the reel up, then let it hit the bottom again, then reel it in, and then do it again. But it's like, okay. So like that, then pull, then that, then pull, that. Oh, I got something though. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't think the fish is that picky. This is a big boy one. It's got to be a sucker. Well, L2, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what I think why it worked, because what I did is I did L2 let go, L2 let go, and I think all it cares about with R2 is the line needs to be tight. That's all it cares about. Yeah. All you need to know is it has to be on the bottom. You have to lay it on the bottom, let it touch it, then tighten the line just enough, and then start doing L2 R2 until the line loosens. Then you tighten it again and keep doing it. This up, this one's putting up a fight. His energy's kind of holding out right now. I'm gonna turn my tension up once. Come on. Oh, that's a big boy sauger, I think. Oh, it's not a sauger. It's a walleye. This looks almost like a sauger. 63 pounds. $530. Well, saugers like to stay near cliffs. Oh, so they like to stay near cliffs. That's good to know. So does it want me to go over there again? Trying to get my max range here. I may have to go a little closer. Let's try right there. There's a walleye. I'll just wait for it to. So lift and drop must be the thing most fish go for here. Yeah. Yeah. You really do have to keep it tight or it just won't do it. Oh, I almost have one. Yeah. Let it drop again. Alright, let's reel back in. Actually, let me drive forward a little bit here. Turn on my engine. Yeah, it's actually really hard to start the engine on the boat a little bit. Go a little closer. Oh, it wants me to go drive over here. Okay. You know what? This would make more sense where we're going to be, because we're doing only lifting and pulling. We don't need that big of a distance. We're lifting and dropping. Alright, anchor set. So they like me being near these cliff sides, apparently. The Sawgrees do. Okay. Oh, I thought I had one. See, with the lift and drop, I definitely don't know when to snap. Yeah. Alright, let's get it out of the water. Try again. No, you gotta catch three. Oh, we probably won't. I probably won't get this done. I just want to see if I can get one, so the tutorial will stop telling me how to do this. If not, well, I'll have to call it. I'll give it a little while. A few minutes more, or a couple minutes more. Actually, it's getting late. This and one more cast, and that's it. Because I'm already gonna get in trouble because of how late it's getting. Ah, smacked in something. That was twitching game. There we go. There we go. Got something. Hopefully a sauger this time and not a what's it called. Nope, not a sauger. Another Walfer. Oh no, that was a yellow perch. Nice. Trophy perch. One more cast, then we gotta call it. Well, no, it's that since I caught something, I'm gonna actually try one more time since we actually got a bite off of the lift and drop. But the saugers are not wanting to bite now. I'm wondering if it's out of their apex time. They were biting really hard when it turned 4 o'clock, but now it's almost 5. Okay, I got one. What is this? Nice. Thanks for catching stuff. This place is definitely worth the money as long as you. I don't think I'd sit in the speedboat though. I think I'd do the kayak because it's cheaper right now, so you can make max profit. Because these fish are worth quite a lot. So there's one. Yeah, I got one of them. Like I said, rule of thumb: since we got one, let's at least try it one more time. It's when I actually cast and get nothing for 2 casts. If that happens, I'm gonna quit immediately. Because it's only 2 more, and they're starting to really bite now. Hopefully, I just hope the saugers are pretty out here. Lift and pull, lift and drop, lift and drop, up, lift and drop. Up, that one got away. Lift and drop, lift and drop. Mm, there we go, got one. Let's see what it is. What is this? Please be a sauger? Ah, it's not. It's not a walleye. Yeah, another walleye. One more. It's also the rule is if it catches something other than like, so now we're on the second cast. Because that was not a sauger, that don't count. So if we don't get anything on this cast, or if we catch the wrong fish on this cast, plus I'm running out of space in my fish net, so we're gonna have to call it here soon. I'll have to come back and do this tutorial myself off camera. Another one. What is this? I'm definitely. Huh? Oh yeah, it's saying you're too strong for this lake, I guess. Or too good, yeah. If you're doing it too easy and it feels like you're abusing it, that's two. Okay, it refreshed it. One more. Oh, why do I have enough pounds for another one? I'll have to release the third one. Let me see if there's any cheapies I don't want in here. So I'm gonna release the perch because the perch is only $80. Probably is, yeah. It's just I want to have enough room to get it for that kind of money. These saugers are worth more than like freaking bass are. I thought bass were worth a lot for a young small one. No, these things are like average 230 at the lowest. And I'm like, jeez. Oop, that was a terrible cast. Yeah, exactly, yeah. That's true. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Up another one. Yeah. See, the game's starting to tell me less and less how to do lift and drop because it's realizing, I think it finally realizes, alright, he caught two. He might actually know what he's doing now. Please. Yeah, completed. Third saga. Challenge completed. Keep. And it leveled me up again. I'm level 13. Well, I don't think it gave it to me in my backpack, but it unlocked the Callisto MG that I can buy now, the wax worms, a larger bass jig, more braids type braid, more braid line type that I can get, more floral types, more nymphy little thingies, nymphies, another fish jail, the little string thing you do for trophy hunting, a bullet sinker, feeder force 4000 reel, another spinner, a lot of spinner reels. Oh, and completing the mission, I automatically got a narrow spoon 1/4 ounce, even though I already bought one. Oh, but this one's bigger, I think. Hold on. Let me see something. Casting said, I like how it's now saying, hey, have you ever built a casting rod? I'm like, yes, I have. You're behind. I'm not going to do that right now, though. It is, but I need to head back to I need to head back to, what's it called? To home. Wonder if anybody's good at starting managing faster than I am. Because that first pull, when you do, it's such a small green area to hit. Right? Yeah. Whoop. Hopefully that don't. I don't affect you by going over your thing, do I? In real life, that would scare away the fish and cut your line. People can't just troll over you. Yeah. Oh. Oh God, way anchor. Okay. Go to shore. So hard to line up the boat to the dock. All right, nice. That's cool. Let us take what we've earned and go cash it in. Oh yeah, I make so much more money on that place. It's just if you spend it on the boat, you don't make as much. I probably would have made actually close to 5,000 if it hadn't been for the fact I had to pay for the motorboat. Kayaks are only like 300, 400 per rent, where the motorboat's like 2,000. Oh, that I don't know yet. That I do not know yet. I love this. Look at this. The value cast. I'm like, I already have this. I hate it. Hey, did you make me waste money doing this all over again? Eh. Like, you do realize I'm ahead of you, right, game? I've been learned how to use these things. Although I might be able to get a better casting reel now. I use the Felix. It wants me to buy a Lodex. Oh yeah, they're way better than mine. At least I get a better reel out of the deal, like a better casting reel. I do get a better casting reel. Let's go with a 7.7 pounder. Well, it made me buy a rod to go with this, so I have to look at that rod and compare to what it's supposed to do. Oh, it wants me to go bass hunting. Oh yeah, I know. All right, well I might as well tear my casting reel down and rebuild it then, because I'm doing this for each of the ones that it's making me rebuild. Tear you down. Tear you down. Wow, that's yeah, probably. Okay, I'll give it that. Now you know what? That was an upgrade. The value cast it gave me is a 6x6, where the value cast I had was a 5x3. They're both 4 to 9 pounds, but you know, medium light. I'll put the Felix back. Lodex. Yeah, 6 pound braid line. Yeah, not enough space to equip jig, bass jig. Well, let me put one of my jigs back. Where's it at? Let me find it. How do I sell? What's the button to sell? Yeah, hold circle. It gets rid of it. Yeah. Okay. Bass jig. Move it to my backpack. Equip the bass jig. Casting setup completed. I now have an actual bass hunting rig. It wants me to technically go and hunt bass, but let's see. Does it say anywhere? Oh yeah, tell me how to do that real quick so I know. I'm gonna reset up my original spinning reel back to what it was. Wait, what? Yeah, yeah, yeah. How do you know if a rod is? Hold on, what the hell is happening? So how do you know if a rod can do certain hooks or certain things? How do you know that? So right now it's not letting me put a hook back on the setup it gave me for the shad for my slot one. How do I know that the rod can't do that? So that's durability. No, because I'm trying to put a bobber back on, but it won't even let me put a hook on it at all. But it's like, how do you know that? This this is a match rod. What are you then? I can't see what you are. You're a value cat. What are you? You're an elemental 7. Well, I don't. That's what the one that lets me put the hook on it does. But hold on. I need to see what the this is an elemental 7. What is an elemental 7 rod? Is it a spinning rod? It is. It's a spinning rod. Oh, I see how you tell now. Okay. Alright, well then we need to take this whole thing off. Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm gonna set up, but I need to reset this up because the game makes you take your rods off. That's why I was like, so I need to take this rod off, and I need to put on my Omni float that I was using for my floater. The telefloat's bigger. Oh no, it's not. It's longer, but it's got not as good pounds. So yeah, Omni float's best bet right now. Then I want my Callisto back on there. I want my. We'll keep the 4 pound line for now. We'll probably up it. And then I want my floater. Chubby. Yeah, you'll have to show me how to do it. I don't know how to do any of that. Then I need hook number. I was using 8, but we're going for bigger things again. So I'll put a in. I'll go middle ground. I'll put a hook 4 on it. And I will go. There's no leader because I have a thing, right? No. Yeah, no. Okay. Bait for now is just dough balls because I have tons of them. Just to set it up. Actually, no, I should set it back to what it was, getting me bass just with that one. Or bluegill, I guess. That's trout. Okay, we'll do flies for now. Okay, we'll let it set as that, and that'll be my default. Now, how do I, before I end the stream, so how do I go and save this setup? Oh, templates. Oh, okay. Save current. How do I rename it? Oh, okay. Square. I'm gonna call this one floater. I don't know what else to call it right now. It'll just tell me, it just to tell me what kind it is, basically. Yeah. No, my bass one I'm setting up in a different save. So bass is going in the second save, and this one's gonna be a casting one. We're gonna call it. We're just gonna call them what they are for now. Floater, caster, you know what I mean? Like, just yeah. I'll change their names later, but I'm also on a time constraint. I'm already way past where I should be right now. And then I need sinker or feeder is what this one's called. Actually, that might be different if I put a sinker on it, but it'll be fine for now. Yeah, I see that. It costs 5. Yeah. I'll call it a sinker instead of a feeder because this is mainly going to be my sinker. Feeders are technically sinkers, so just not the same. All right, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. Now, if I need it and I have to reset up my rod, I don't have to go back. And as I upgrade them, it'll work so much better. All right, so those are all set up again. Let's see what back. Let me see. Reminds me of the times I've fished during quarantine. I've caught bass and snakeheads around 5 to 7 feet long, and 3 foot catfishes. Even grabbed a nurse shark. They all were released, by the way. That sucks. Well, shark especially is good that you released it, but that does kind of suck that it's like Oh, I gotta see where Nerine River is. Hold on, I'm not going there. It's in North Carolina. Ah, the place I just like the most to live in. Fantastic. I'm gonna take out all the fish in this place. Alright, it wants me to travel there, but we're not doing that right now. Because it wants me to catch bass, the thing I'm good at, and I'm not gonna do that this stream. I'll save that for another stream if I do it, or do it off camera. I'll be glad when we get to go to the Everglades, like Sealy's place, and see what it lets us catch down there in Florida. Obviously, y'all are gonna have huge catfish. That's where I'm hoping maybe the shark fishing is. Maybe if there is sharking in this game, or even small sharks, like little lesser sharks. That I'm hoping is at the Everglade map. Yeah, so I imagine maybe. I won't have the Everglades until rank 18 though. Narum River. Next rank is Falcon Lake over in Canada, it looks like, or California. I'm not sure where that's at. I think it's the top part of California. No, Oregon. It's in Oregon. San Joaquin, the San Delta, aka San Joaquin Delta, however you say this word, is level 34. Michigan St. Croix, level 30. Yeah, it's Weeping Willow Fishers, United Kingdom. Mm. Then there's one in France. Oh, nice. Then there's one in France. That's the Crest River. There's one in Germany at Sander Bagris Lake. No, it looks like it has a credit card on it, so I don't think I have the DLCs. Let's see. No, it did. Well, I'll have to look after I quit. It says $9.99 for it inside the game, when I click on it, but it could be the fact that I just didn't download it. So yeah. Well, I probably won't need it. It's probably meant for people who are high level anyways, or higher level anyways. So I say grabbed, but I couldn't pull it out of the water. It was too much for my rod I was using. Ah, yeah. Nurse sharks aren't. They're not big, but they're not small. That's what I'm hoping is in the level 18 map. Is maybe some nurse sharks and stuff like that. Because then it would mean I'd need a pretty hefty rod, like something closer to what Tam King's using. Because those things will average probably like 10, 15, 20 pounds. Oh, what's up? Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, the Russian one, yeah. Oh, yeah, Frankenfish. But yeah, that makes sense. But let's see. As I said before, I've caught snakeheads, bass, turtles, catfish, gars. Gars are scary, man. So many teeth that you can rip you a new one. Yep. They're also one of the most terrible things to have to fight on a fishing pole because how violent they could be. Like even with a lot of other thrashy fish who thrash around a lot, the gar is just you have one on the line half the time just because of how fast it will move your line around the lake. Yeah, pike will do that too. Yeah, pike and gar are very common in that way. It's like- but I'm glad we got to do this tonight. And once again, I apologize to all my Warhammer fans out there if you were expecting Warhammer tonight. Like I said, I'm just not feeling too good right now, so I'm not sure why. But it's sometimes some of my lungs start giving me trouble, and I end up with like what's called pleurisy sometimes because I have lung problems when it comes to one of my lungs is diminished because of my scoliosis. Scoliosis. So sometimes I can get pleurisy because it's weak. It gets in a weakened state, and it hurts to breathe a little bit right now, and that's usually what pleurisy is. So that's why I wanted to play something more calm that wasn't making me go and make me take deeper breaths all of a sudden. But that was fun. I enjoyed that. I also want to say a big shout out to Tam King. I know y'all can't technically hear him in chat, but on the stream. But I want to give a big shout out to Tam King for joining me and joining me for fishing today. Since I decided to do this today instead of something major, it was fun and got a couple of challenges and missions done. Got myself to rank 13, so now I've got all the major starting equipment at this point. Because it looked like when I looked at it, at 13, 14, and 12, all the way up to 16, are when you get most of your major stuff that you're gonna use. So I am happy about that. The irony is I beat the game to the punch in a couple of places where I already had a casting reel, but it made me make a new one that's stronger. I had a lesser one. I had a smaller one. But that's the thing. I've played Bass Masters and Bass Pro Fishing, and when I was young, so I already knew how to set up a casting reel. It's one of the few reels I actually understand how it's set up. The rest, I'm like, how does this work? It's like, but now I'm starting to understand the difference between the rods now, though. I'm gonna read the descriptions from now on too to see which ones do what. I might try to aim for the better rods that kind of do both. That way I don't have to switch back and forth a lot sometimes. But yeah. Well, once I have my rods, what I'm gonna do organization wise is I'm gonna have a bobber or AKA a floater, a caster, and a sinker of some sort. That can be a feeder or a sinker. But what I'm going to do is I will, now that I know how to read the rods a little bit better, I will have them set to only a certain rod that I know uses that, right? So I just, so for the sinkers, it's the Creek Pro. I always use Creek Pro because it's easier for me to recognize it, to know that that's my sinker rod and that one's better for the sinkers. And now that I've learned it, I will use the floater, the Omni floats, and that brand to try to keep my floaters going. Plus, it has float in the name, so. And then for my casters, I'm gonna stick with the, which one did it give me for my new one? A value cast. So that's what I was using already. So, so let's see. Oh god, snakeheads and gars were so hard on my arms since they are pure muscle and like holy hell, they were bending the hell out. Yeah, you have to have a good rod to go for things like um gar and what Tim King said. Um and then of course snakeheads, stuff like that. Let's see. Also, there was a fish when I fished at the I fished when I fished at that. I don't think I can grab. It's one of those fat ass cleaner carps that Florida has to clean rivers and canals. The fish was approximately. Oh yeah, that's right. Florida uses carp to make sure their canals stay clean. I forget about that. Um, yeah, you can't catch those. You're supposed to throw those back if you catch them in Florida. Yeah, when you're buying it, it shows you easier though. Also, when I fished at the Keys, which is where I think the Everglades are near that. When I fished at the Keys, where I caught the nurse shark, I saw what I think was a squid barracuda, and I kid you not, those fish I swore were as long as me. Yeah, I bet you don't want to frick with no barracuda. Like, I think barracuda, you need to have like that's like as bad as shark fishing. You need to have a special rod for that. Barracudas are terrible. That's it. Oh wow. Let me look at the boats then. Yeah, you're right. It's 200 bait coins. Yeah, that makes sense. The kayak is not meant to. I don't think the game expects you to really use this much until you get to the like level 30, like the level 30 lakes and all that, where you're gonna most commonly use it. Otherwise, you can just spend 200. Oh yeah, well, especially if you're going for bass only, like I do when I'm trying to earn money. Like I'm gonna have to do that again tonight when I'm trying to do this mission. If I stay up a little bit later, is I'm back down to $6,000 after all those missions made me spend all that unnecessary money. Um, yeah, the bass boats are like super speed boats. Yeah, yeah, Gary Scott Phoenix, but it's like yeah, 34 grand. Woo! And that's not even the one with the sonar on it or whatever that is on the front. That one doesn't have one, I don't think. Because if you look at it, you'll see there's a on the 39,000 one at 50. Oh yeah, so this one don't have one. You just have to kind of guess. If you had 2,000 bitcoins, you could just jump on it at 30. But yeah, especially if it has to be repaired. Did the boats have maintenance? Let's see. But they do, then yeah, I would not do that. That's too expensive. You'd be banking your coins all into just the boat constantly. That's not worth it. Let's see, by the way, it was a red nurse shark. I was so scared since I kept thinking I am about to get arrested catching the thing, lol. Kayak in Florida's Everglades is asking for a gator to drag your ass out of the boat. You think this game would allow you to fish gators, lol? Probably not. Probably not. Gators are very special things to hunt and catch, whether it be you're actually using a rod and trying to get it in the water, or if you're just hunting the thing on land. Yeah, right? Like, no, I'm hunting that bitch on land where it's slower and give me a gun. It's like, give me a gun. Them things aren't like fish. Them things are pure muscle and weight and power. But how do you also, yeah, how do you catch a gator on a rod? Like, if that's even possible, if that's a thing for anyone out there, because I'm not an expert fisher. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you hunt a gator with a gun. Yeah, or yeah, spearfishing style. Yeah, some sort of spearfishing or a gun is what I'm assuming you hunt gators with. Well, even if you did, what? Here's the funny joke about this is what you just said. It's not a fish. What happens when you pull it onto the boat? It's gonna bite your legs off. Mm. That's the funny part of it. It's like, but yeah, good luck. Yeah, especially if it's a yeah, maybe a baby one. Like it's like it said, even bass go for baby gators, but it's like it's just my brain's trying to trying to envision someone trying to actually catch a gator with a fishing rod, and it's an adult gator, and I'm like, oh, yeah, titanium. Well, they do that for sharks. They use titanium line for sharks. The sharks are way too strong, especially the big boy sharks. When you're like hunting, like fishing ocean sharks, you need titanium line. Yeah, you need but I would imagine it'd be the same difference. It would use a shark pole to try to get it, but even then, it's like I said, it's a different style of weight. Gators are nothing but muscle and scale and things like that. I'm like, even a shark the same size as a gator, I'm sure the gator weighs more. So it's like, exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, well, that's what you also have to do with sharks. You have to strap into this like shark fishing chair, and you will get yanked off that boat. And it's like saltwater crocs will put you on a t-shirt. Exactly. Like all of a sudden, I will be the bait, and I will be the one that got caught. Joke's on me. I wasn't catching him. He was catching me. He's like, I'm gonna bite this human's lure and trick him into thinking I'm a fish, and let him pull me on the boat, and I'm gonna eat him. but but yeah. But all right, guys. Ooh, pain's getting a bit worse. I think I'm gonna call it here, guys. I hope y'all have enjoyed a bit of a cool little like just random first look at. It's, even though this game is very old, on our channel, in all, it's new to our channel. So I hope y'all enjoyed this little first look at the Fisherman Fishing Planet. Like I said, we'll probably be playing this game more when I don't have the ability to do other normal streams that are scheduled, that are actually meant to happen, especially when I'm feeling really bad or hurting like I am right now. It's a better game to play because it doesn't freak me out, doesn't stress me out. I just catch fish, I don't catch fish. Yeah, it's a good filler. So I hope y'all have enjoyed watching this. This has been a fun one, seriously. Also, you have to cut it off immediately since you're risking the gator getting entangled around the line. If it uses the death roll, which can cause the gator to potentially have its mouth stuck, Oh yeah, if it does a death roll, yeah. Like that's why I said I don't think that's a thing. I'm pretty sure that you, like I said, the only way to hunt gators is spearfishing or guns. If you manage to catch them on land, spearfishing's probably the actual way because you're hitting them with a spear. Yeah, I was gonna say or dynamite, but then again, you blow up a lot of the meat though, so I assume they actually do spearfish in the bayou. Like they'll yeet it at it, and then like, and who knows with all technology now, maybe even the spears have special little things on them that fire a thing into the gator so it kills it as soon as it spears it. Who knows? Well, that's weird. I did not know that. Yeah, I was like, you're not close. You have to get under its chin. Yeah, that's a great spot. Look, fishing a croc is like hunting lions with a Nerf bat. Yes, exactly. Good luck with that. It's like, and then Seeley said, "Dynamite. That's so freaking illegal, Tempting. You're getting arrested and sent to jail for a minimum of 10 years." Now, yeah, you say that, Seeley, but I guarantee you, in Louisiana, they dynamite fish. I guarantee you. I guarantee you in Louisiana, there, even in Florida, there's probably parts of it that are more rural and like more country areas. I bet you they use dynamite against gators. That's well, that yeah, but then it's not illegal. Then they're giving right. They've been given right to kill it because it's killed too many people, and it's become a danger to the public. But as far as like just fishing, I guarantee you, some crazy country guy or girl somewhere in the bayou or in Florida somewhere has yeeted a stick of dynamite into a gator's mouth to try to get it. Yep, I remember that. Yeah, try to hunt a hippo with a spear is asking for a natural selection. Take its course. Florida has emotional support gators. They do. Yeah, they have people who just have gators as pets that are just like, I'm here as your friend. And I'm like, uh huh. It's like, your friend has lots of teeth. Let's see, probs, but with low chances since the Everglades is patrolled and taken care of by the natives who live there. Yeah, but once again, we're not talking about somewhere big that's very famous. We're not talking about like a famous fishery where thousands of people fish at. We're talking about places in the country, especially in Louisiana. That's why I used it as the prime example because I guarantee it happens there more than anywhere else. But because the bayou is so big, so how would you police the entire bayou? Literally. Yeah, and I was gonna say, and people who live there, like Temkin said, yeah, Temkin just said a good point. Like people who live there are gonna know where the patrols are, especially in the like I said, especially the bayou, because like I said, the bayou is freaking huge. So chances of keeping that fully patrolled would be impossible. The amount of resources you would have to commit every day. So, yo, James, surprise art not. I'm back from work. Got finished early. Nice. In Florida, we got gators, caiman, crocs, and their saltwater versions. Yeah, that's scary. So y'all have most of the breeds there. No, that's his other, just his small YouTube thing. Just his little alt thing that he uses called, that he named after the Wanderer. That's based on Zeech. It's an old man who basically wanders the world, and who I am convinced is a Zeech demon secretly in a human body who's been cursed. Maybe even Zeech himself is like that manipulates everyone with this tome that he comes across, and the tome can see the fates of things and the future of things. And I'm like, where'd you get that tome? I'm like, so it was either is like he supposedly the lore is he found it and it cursed him, like Zeech cursed him, and now he can no longer use the book for his own whims. He can only use the book to manipulate others in Zeech's name. It's kind of hilarious. At least that's the rough draft. That's not exactly how it's said, but it's like it's similar. Like that's the rough draft of the story behind the old man. That's why James named it the Old Wanderer. If we had those here, Celia, I'd be too scared to go in near the water. Never mind fishing. Florida men are a different breed of humans altogether. Yeah, they are. If Florida men are not, when it comes to two different states in the United States, it's Louisiana and it's Florida. Both of these two states do not fear for their life at all. They respect the danger, but they do not fear it. So, like with Louisiana, they believe like they in like a lot of like Los Muertos and all that, and especially in the bayou and stuff like that, and it kind of changes your thought process on things, right? And then Florida, that's just what Florida. I don't know what else to say about Florida. Florida's just in its a rank of its own, even among certain beliefs and certain things. Well, that's why I said Los Muertos. That's why I said Los Muertos in Louisiana, because it makes sense why Louisianans aren't afraid of death. They respect death, even like spirits and ghosts in graveyards. Right? Yeah, it's like so. Right? Yeah. Let's see. Ard not read my fun fact. Florida in it is the only. Let's see. Florida is the only place in the planet where crocs and alligators coexist and live and thrive together. Yeah, they do. Because I think there's more. Isn't it that there's more gators in Louisiana, or is it crocs? I can't remember. They only have more than one of the other. Florida's both. Louisiana's one or the other. Hmm. Florida has a few. Has a law where children have man. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense because they have to know how to swim away, right? Otherwise, they're just literally. I hate to say this, bait. Because most crocs will go for smaller animals of any type. Just because it's easier to grab it and pull it in at weight wise versus a full adult. Yeah, a gator could live. Well, there's probably even wise. I would imagine there's children's wise tales and things that keep children like say, hey, if you go near the water, the I mean, this will be an Egypt version. Sobek's gonna get you. So it's like, but it makes sense. But all right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. Start wrapping up here after I read this next couple comments here. Also, most houses cannot have metal bar fences, since crocs and gators can climb up them and enter the pool of the house. That's funny that they can climb up metal easier than other things, though. You would think a wood fence would be more terrible than a metal fence for a gator to get up. Oh yeah, chain link fence. That might make sense. Yeah, because then they can just climb up the holes. Yeah. Almost most already read that, yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here though, guys. I've had fun talking to you guys tonight, but it is really late and I'm already way past where I should have been. And I want to thank y'all for all joining in chat. Sealy, Tam King joining in for fishing with me today. Shout out to Farseer, the old Wanderer, um, Chris Baker earlier for joining, and everyone who joined tonight, who joined the stream tonight. Thank y'all so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed this fishing episode. Let's see. Also, another fun fact: gators in short bursts can run up to 25 miles an hour. That is pretty fast, but it's only in short bursts. It's like really short distances. I think it's only like. Well, the irony is, I think they can actually only run 25 miles an hour for about a mile at best. And so it's like because you see how they are in Path of Titans, where they run out of stamina real fast when they're on land. They're really fast, but they run out of stamina. And they can't keep the chase up. So a gator can catch up to you running if it's that desperate to kill you. Oh yeah, they can if they really want. If they got enough stamina and they know you're gonna run out. Sometimes I do. It's not. I don't have no way of knowing this because I'm not a nature expert, but I do think animals can sense when you're actually exhausted and when you know you're gonna run out of energy, and they're like, "Ah, well, now's the time. Time to eat me some human." So, but yeah. Yeah, we're not their preferred. It's the smell. I think since they've recognized what we smell like, and we're not preferred. I don't think our taste. I think that's a way actually for a lot of animals for some reason. Like sharks are the same way too. Like they don't actively attack humans like people think they do. It's just when they attack a human, they think you're another animal until they bite you and realize that is not what I wanted. You do, you do, you do. You look like a legit seal. You look like Sealy swimming through the water right now. It's like, and the shark's like, right? Because then the shark will probably look at it and be like, I don't want that. Whatever that is, I don't want that. It's too big and it's weird and colored. Because they do see, don't do that. I can't remember. Is it sharks or a different fish that see colors, bright colors like that? Yeah. Well, you would have to have a shark in a tank and just throw different things in there and see what happens. Well, supposedly what a shark is reacting to half the time, even if it can't, whether they can see color or not. I know darker colors are definitely dangerous. That's why I do agree. Black seems stupid for scuba gear because, well, it's shapes and shadows, and from what I know, the way they hunt, sharks hunt with like kind of like bats do. They hunt with the vibrations in the water. So if you're thrashing around a shit ton, they think you're a seal thrashing around in the water or some sort of dolphin or something. And then they will think that you yeah and that's why surfers get attacked because since they're surfing on waves they're moving at quite a fast speed, so the board on the water is creating this wake that the shark may mistake that that's a seal swimming through the waterfall or swimming through the wave. So let's see. Also, during swimming lessons in Florida, they teach you how techniques how to counter gators. That makes sense because you live near them. One of them is picking their eyeballs. The other is if it's bitten you in the arm, is to just shove your entire arm in there and block their windpipe as a last resort. Only works if the gator is in the water though. That makes sense because they're gonna suffocate. They have to let go. Because that's the one thing gators can't do. They don't breathe underwater. They just hold their breath for ridiculous amounts of time. Yeah. It's like sharks use the passive electric. Yeah, here's what it is. Sealy put it in there. Sharks use the passive electric waves animals produce in their bodies since you know the cells emit a tiny amount. So sharks like the great white use this to hunt. Yeah. So it's like, and it's kinetic energy too, right? So it's the electrical waves are created even larger the more you move. So she will see you as an actual object. I guess a cool way to, if you were to look at it from a movie perspective, what I see it as is like if you ever seen that movie Pitch Black and how they see things, where they send out a thing. Now they don't echolocate, of course, but you'll see this noise or this thing send out, and they will see your the outline of your body because you're moving and you're making noise, creating almost like an electrical image. What's up? Yeah. Yeah, because it's like an equilibrium balance that they have to sense things. Essentially, you're probably what's happening is the shark's nervous system is freaking out and it's just shutting down because it's like it's going blind, basically. So, yeah, so they don't get bit, yeah, and attacked, yeah. And the shark don't thrash around. Which is also another reason why, like, the irony, and I know this is just a movie, but the irony is that's also why a lot of people got onto the movie Deep Blue Sea. If you ever seen that movie where it's a facility where they were experimenting on sharks. But at the same time, I have to argue it's like it's the same thing with Jurassic Park. Those weren't normal sharks. Those were sharks who were imbued with human DNA. Like those were hybrids. And it's like because there's a scene where a shark backs up in that movie, and sharks cannot do that. Like they cannot go in reverse. And it's like, and then there's another scene where a shark gets pulled out of the water, and it's up. It's they've somewhat unflooded the room, and it's looking like it's dead and it's laying on its back like it's upside down, but it wakes up and bites the person's arm off. And I'm like, that's also not a thing. But it's like, but that's because once again those aren't real sharks in those movies. According to the lore, they are hybridized with human DNA and brain stems, so they've been given knowledge that they don't have normally. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the same thing with jellyfish, right? I mean, it's probably at the end of the day, what it's probably going to turn out is just genetics that's on top of diet. It's probably something in their diet that keeps them from having that happen. It's the same thing with jellyfish. Why jellyfish have rejuvenating cells? It's like, see, that would be a good reason to that. But to be honest, though, other than what bad things may come out of those tests, that would at least be a good use of it, because then it would cure a disease that needs to be fully cured. Yeah. But if we can figure out a way around it, it's like that's better than the jellyfish option, because then you'll still have an age limit, but you'll live for a lot longer, closer to what our ancestors lived like. Because our ancestors lived for like, hundreds of years, but yet we only lived barely to 80, and it's because our diet. Well, it's our environmental, it's diet that humans now eat instead of what we used to eat. It's no longer nature based fully. Everything's artificial. Everything's grown in a farm or cloned or whatever. And I'm like, and then there's that, yeah. And then there's the environmental pollution that gets to our bodies, like smog, like you said. And, well, yeah. Well, it also depends on where they're fishing at, but yeah. But it's good to have some a little in it. Like I said, it's fine to have some in it. Technically, most fish naturally have it in them, anyways. But as what I've learned from cooking, it's just you want to outsource your food to places and fisheries and places that fish things and locations that you know respect the water. Because then you know that they're going to only fish in the areas that are normal, like that are natural based. The waters are more pure and clean. And same thing with even wildlife or livestock. Like I said, there's mass production livestock and then there's organic livestock. So it's like, yeah, pumping out all that stuff into the water, purge the system into the water. Yeah, it's going on in the water. That's how Godzilla gets created. Or a megalodon or some sort of crazy fish. Oh yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, forgot Florida during a certain season of the year, lemon sharks enter the Everglades to lay their eggs during that time. Oh cool, I've never seen a lemon shark. Probably yellowish, I assume. It's like got a yellowish skin, I would bet with that name. But because I could see a human looking at that shark and it's like that's very yellow. I'm calling it a lemon shark. But yeah. But all right, guys, I could talk about this all night. We could shoot the breeze, and I'd end up at midnight, and then definitely be up shit creek without a paddle. Excuse my language. But but yeah, I hope y'all have enjoyed watching this stream with some fishing. The Fisherman Fishing Planet. We are going back to Warhammer tomorrow for sure, whether I'm hurting or not. I'll just have to take the chance. But I figured I'd take it easy today. Plus, I didn't get no sleep last night. I'm hoping to get sleep tonight. So, I hope y'all have enjoyed this stream. I really do. Let's see, one last comment. Sealy says, I believe Florida doesn't use dams since we get our fresh water from the Everglades. So, if you start dumping stuff into the whole state, it's going to suffer. Yeah. See, the Everglades is super protected, like from what I know. Like, it's very safeguarded. And that's because of what you just said. If it were to be polluted, it would actually pollute majority of Florida's water. Like probably 75% or more. So it would end up destroying all of Florida's ecosystem. Right? It's like it would only hurt Florida, but still Florida would basically its ecosystem would die off pretty hard. At least especially the aquatic side. And then some of the land would die too because a lot of the land animals in Florida live off those rivers and those lakes and those coasts and stuff. And so it's like it would do a lot of damage. But all right, guys, I want to give a huge shout out to Sealy, Farseer, and everyone in chat. Thank y'all so much for joining as always. Seriously, thank y'all so much. But I do got to get off here tonight, and thank y'all. And I do hope, I really do, I really do hope y'all enjoyed this stream because I really do love fishing games. It's one of my secret little like things I like to do. Y'all know I like simulators to begin with, but this one is more of a. I always jump to fishing when I know I need to do something that I want to just play the game, moving forward, and go. F1 is kind of like that too for me. This game and F1 both are in that same position because I do just love watching the driver go around, do the laps, and I call him back in. I do the setup differently, and blah blah blah, boo boo boo. It's so I don't know for some reason it's so relaxing. I will say F1 gets you hyped up more than this game does, especially when you are starting to do good with your racer and crazy stuff starts happening. But even then, that at that point, since I'm not the one doing the racing, it's still very calm and cool game to play. So let's see. Since Florida gets most of its fresh meat from there and multiple farms and natives have in the Everglades. Yeah, so like I said, it would be pretty terrible. But all right, guys, thank y'all so much. Sealy, Farseer, uh, Chris Baker, and the Old Wanderer, aka James, for joining in tonight. I hope y'all have enjoyed. Thank you so much, and I will see you all tomorrow. Oh, forgot. This Saturday, was when we're gonna do F1 for sure. I should be practiced enough by then. Almost forgot to say that. Unless I do a stream with James, but oh no, I am doing a stream with James. So there's gonna be 2 streams Saturday. Just to let you guys know. Path of Titans and F1 Manager. So thank y'all so much for joining today. I hope y'all enjoyed, and if you did, step on that toes up button and let me know you enjoyed this. And if you did, if y'all do enough step on that toes up button, or if enough views come in, I'll probably do another episode on this for the heck of it at some point. Especially if like I said, in those situations where I don't have anything else to stream. So thank y'all so much. Peace and love, guys. Have a good one, y'all. Jam King and Jam King said, "Have a good one, y'all." Let's see. I am returning Saturday, by the way. Okay, then you can join in too if you want, Sealy, for Path of Titans if you're returning Saturday. If you get back in time, you can join in with me, James, and Tam King on Path of Titans. Yeah, make sure to bring one of the crocodiles back with you. Although my Sarko will be highly upset. Lokar will be displeased. But anyways, I hope you all have enjoyed this stream. Thank you guys, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Bye.